getting ready for baseball under the roof in Houston. The road trip continues with the second of a quick two-game set between the LA Dodgers and the Houston Astros. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Garrett Cole is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, this year his strikeout to walk ratio has been outstanding, so look for a lot of strikeouts here in this one.
Chris Taylor heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Dodgers, shortstop Chris Taylor.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. EK, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
And this is a battle of 2 first-place clubs here. Maybe even a couple of clubs that might meet again come October. Who knows? This is going to be a good one.
Cole into the windup. Here's the 1-1. 2-1. Hit hard towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate. You've got to come through with clutch 2-out hits, and don't leave runners in scoring position. That's the key.
Yasiel Puig will dig in now as we show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Out in front of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to third. Bergman is right there. Throw gets him, 2 down. And with that, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this defense is rock solid up the middle. They've got a Gold Glover at second base who is athletic, agile, and has range second to none.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has been known to have a little bit of a floating strike zone at times. You know, sometimes he's dead on with the corner pitches, and other times he's a little stingy. That same thing could be said for the high and low as well.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Squared that one up just a little late. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No. Alex Wood will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Yeah, guys, he won his 10th game of the season in his last start. We'll see how he does here.
George Springer comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, George Springer.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Eric, your Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And they got a great pitching performance in the opener of this series, so if they could get anything comparable here or the rest of this road trip, you can bet they'll take it.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Steve, how did they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Boy, this team is so tough to pitch to. They have the fewest strikeouts in the league. So if they continue to be aggressive at the plate, drive the ball into the gaps, and try to hang a crooked number up on this team early.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Here comes the first pitch. Jose Altuve comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Runner at first here, one man out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. You think there was any intent there?
I don't think so. I mean, he's just trying to bury that two-seamer in on the hands. Got away from him just a little bit.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
That's got to be encouraging for these guys so far. They're facing one of the tougher guys around, and that's 2 hits now here in the first inning. And that ball was smoked.
He's set. Here it comes. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come from Houston after this. Cody Bellinger will start off the inning for the Dodgers with Matt Kemp waiting on deck to follow.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. 2 different locations, but equally effective.
That misses 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Cole's ready. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Matt Kemp will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Springer, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Jock Peterson.
Coming to the plate now, Jock Peterson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
Logan Forsythe will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ballgame. You give them a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Flipped out the other way towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Marwin Gonzalez will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Shot to third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, man, one of the most versatile players in the game is Justin Turner. Can play any of the infield positions, and he's going to play them well. One of those types of guys that you're not going to look at and say, wow, he's real fluid or real smooth, any of those sorts of things. But he gets the job done, and he gets it done well.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Brian McCann will stand in now, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
And he lays off for ball 1. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Drilled to first. Belanger gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the start of the 3rd inning on the show. Kike Hernandez will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Time to move forward to the bottom of inning number 3. Jake Marisnick will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Nobody out, runner on first. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Wood sets. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. A runner at first with no outs here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The right fielder, number 4.
And this is just a great job of protecting. You can see this pitch is down. It's away. It's a borderline strike if it's in the strike zone at all, yet he just reaches out and slaps it into right field.
Here's George Springer. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
Belted high in the air out to left. Kemp waits on it. 1 down.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bergman.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Bergman. He singled his last time up. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here.
Now that play is going to change the complexion of this inning for sure. Now all of a sudden you've got 2 outs and a runner at second base, so you may have just handed this pitcher a lifeline.
Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
That's a good approach right there with 2 away. He's just going to shorten up the stroke and take it right back up the middle. That'll be good enough to get the job done and pick up the 2-out RBI.
Jose Altuve steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 1.
It's only the 3rd inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
Carlos Correa stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Too high. 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Ready on 1-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Peterson to the track. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Leading off the inning, Yasiel Puig, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
You know, now that we've made it to just about the midway point of the season, this is where you start to see a little bit of separation between the haves and the have-nots. And I think we can pretty safely say that these guys are in it for the long haul.
Cole gets the sign. Here it comes. Justin Turner is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters' counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands, and he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Striding into the box, Cody Bellinger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there, but hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Marwin Gonzalez is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is called out trying for two. Bad decision.
First baseman, number 10, Gurriel.
Gurriel is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
And the way this guy's pitching, you can bet these guys are thinking, thank goodness he's over in the other league. I'd hate to face him 3 or 4 times a year. Once is way too much.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Ball one.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead it 1-0. Matt Kemp heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Now batting,
Jock Peterson stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Over to first, Cole, but the runner's back easily.
Simple throw over there.
Cole sets, 1-0 on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. On to first, and they get them both.
now batting.
And as a base runner here, you want to do your best to stop and then force the second baseman to try to go to first before he tags you. It's not a real good job right there as this turns into a 4-3 double play.
Standing in now, Logan Forsythe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Hit high and deep to right center. Springer ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Oh, those are the kind of hits that'll snap you out of any kind of slump that you've been in. This ball is absolutely waffled right there. It's a much better swing than he's shown in these past few games, and he's going to pull into second with a nice little wall ball double.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Trying to hold the lead. On the ground to third. Bergman is up with it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Josh Reddick comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Fielder, Josh Reddick.
In there, strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone.
Center fielder, number 6.
At the plate, Jake Marisnick. He reached on a single in his first try. In there, and it's 0-1. gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
If these guys want to keep hitting fly balls, I think he'll be happy with that. Especially when it's the guys down near the bottom of the lineup.
George Springer will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Ball too high. 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Hernandez has it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're Austin Barnes makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Cole has his target. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
First offering on its way. Chris Taylor started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Down the third baseline. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece. In now is Yasiel Puig. Now a swing and a ball hit foul to first as the first base coach had to do a little skip to Mailou there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Justin Turner steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
That's It's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Whew. That is one of the best he's thrown this afternoon.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is Marisnik. And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. So a two-run shot to left center, and it gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
So here's Matt Kemp now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 3 runs already home here. And he takes a called strike 2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit hard to the right side. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. LA's on top 3-1. Alex Bergman gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all, and when he has, they've been out of the zone.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Got him. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. Opposing batters have not been having a lot of fun against him. Pretty intimidating when you're facing a guy with an ERA like he's carrying around.
Jose Altuve digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. A shot down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Carlos Correa will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
And keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
Now a snap move over to first. Runner's back. Another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Line hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now after the big inning your ball club just put together, you can't let them respond with a big inning of their own. But here they are with two on now and trying to answer right back.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Marwin Gonzalez. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one.
Yeah, you know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Now a look and a throw back to second. We're in the sixth inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's the second strikeout of the inning now, sandwiched around with 2 straight hits. He's definitely got swing and miss stuff, and this is a pretty good example of it right here.
Pickoff move to second, and the runner will get back standing. Into the box now, Gurriel, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And another foul ball. Ripped on the ground to first. Right to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Brad Peacock is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Brad Peacock.
Jock Peterson will stand in now. He's lined out and hit into a double play in his first 2 trips.
Yeah, the double play was unfortunate, but I like the swing he put on the ball his first time around. Let's see if he can get back to doing that.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice, it's 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the seventh. It's ball 4. Logan Forsythe will stand in now following the leadoff walk. And might we see a bunt attempt here in the 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Number 60 will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
60.
In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
You know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Runners on the move for second. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
3-2. They're going to send that runner to try and stay out of the double play. And this works to perfection here as he's going to keep on going right around second. He'll make it all the way up to third.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Into the box, Kike Hernandez. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
They turned him loose here on the first pitch after reaching base, and he had a pretty good jump that time. You know, sometimes pitchers are so focused on not allowing that runner on third to score that they forget about that guy on first, and he's able to take second here with ease.
One-0 count. Here it is. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And taken in out there for the first out.
He'll be kicking himself there. Two Dutch on the pond, and he pops one up. Now, that's an opportunity at the plate that you just have to take advantage of.
Austin Barnes stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And he will beat the throw to McCann. Safe at home plate.
And that's what those stat nerds call a high leverage at-bat. I don't know what that means, but whatever you want to call it, he comes through in a big way to push a 2-run lead, now up to 4.
Hector Rondon will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th.
Hector Rondon.
Chris Taylor will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Rondon pauses. Here's the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. That's wide. 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Hit hard back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Astros 1. Brian McCann will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Josh Reddick.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Taking over on the mound is Pat Venditti, and his unique ability to work both right and left-handed. This should be fun to watch. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. A big swing from Reddick as this ball is launched out to deep right field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Two-run home run here for Josh Reddick. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Wow, how about a little home cooking right there? He just gets this thing airborne down the line, and will it stay fair? You bet it will. Right off the foul pole for a homer.
Now batting, center field.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's Jake Marisnick as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Now a ball hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Wow, tough play. And this is not an easy play here in right field because he knows that that sidewall is approaching fast, but he's able to concentrate on the ball and check out the wall at the same time, and he makes a nice running catch near the line.
Pedro Baez will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th.
Pedro Baez.
Here's George Springer as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Peterson. 2 gone.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball. But he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Alex Bergman ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Astros 3. Number 47 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 47.
Leading off the inning, Yasiel Puig, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Yasiel Puig.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Justin Turner gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Gurriel backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it and winds up an easy pop out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cody Bellinger is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
And this is turning out to be the shutdown inning they needed.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot here to left, and that is 27 for him on the year, and it's now 6-3.
Oh, and insurance runs come at a premium at this late stage of the ball game. And like you said, Matty, that makes this a 3-run game now. And they still need to get 6 outs, but at least now you've got a little bit of breathing room.
So here's Matt Kemp now.
Matt Kemp.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Springer ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Dodgers lead this. Leading off the inning, Jose Altuve.
Leading off
and
for the
they'll need him to
Astros.
get something going here.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Number
Your attention,
46
please.
will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for Los Angeles, number 46.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Puig. Still going back. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he's going for it all. Headed for the plate. And he gets there for the most exciting play in baseball. The inside the park home run.
Oh, those are fun to watch, especially sitting up here. We had a great view of this one, and you could see it developing pretty much right from the moment he touched first base. He's able to make it all the way around to score on the inside the park home run. Somebody get that guy some oxygen.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's Carlos Correa now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
Chopped foul right at home plate. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
That's the way you want to see guys respond after giving up a home run. You know, some guys, they go into a shell, they hang their heads. Some guys get a little gun shy, they start to nibble at the corners. This guy, he gets teed up, and he comes right after the next guy in the lineup. If I'm a pitching coach, that's what I want to see.
Marwin Gonzalez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hard hit to first. Bellinger takes it in. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman, number 10.
Uriel will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. Tony Sipp come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Jock Peterson, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Peterson is retired, and there's 1 away.
Number 60.
Number 60 steps in now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting,
Kike Hernandez will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Well, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Marisnik on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So coming to the plate, Austin Barnes. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined into left field. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that'll build the lead up to 3 here in the top of the 9th.
Nice. He really sat on the fastball there. He squared it up perfectly, drove it into left field. He'll be rewarded with an RBI as he picks up that runner from third base.
Will Harris will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Chris Taylor will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
And now he gets to face some fresh meat. He's already got 1 homer in this game, remember.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Hit down the third base line. Fielded cleanly. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Leading off the inning, Brian McCann, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Jansen.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Jansen comes set, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Josh Reddick will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
And he lays off there, 1-0. One out, nobody on. 2-0.
Well, it looks like he's going to be taken until he gets a strike. Not a bad plan when you're down by 3 in the 9th.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Yeah, this fastball gets on him pretty quick at 96 miles an hour. And he does just about all you can do with it. And that's take it the other way for a base hit.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back easily.
Keeping an eye on him.
Here's Jake Marisnick, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
And I'll tell you what, watching this here on the monitor or even at home on the big screen, it's hard to appreciate how difficult it is to hit that pitch. I mean, this thing just absolutely disappears at the end.
George Springer will stand in, and he's been quiet today, but you just wonder if that's going to last the entire 9 innings.
Normally it doesn't. But give these guys credit. They've had a plan of attack, they've stuck to it, and they've gotten good results.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Tap fouled at home plate. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Here's a look over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
Boy, what a time for that. This late in a tight ball game, in any ball game, really. You've got to know what you're doing out there. I mean, these are the kind of mistakes that make the difference between winning and losing. You've got to know that.
Good battle. Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Shot foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Has him down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
It's about what we've come to expect here from Jansen as he comes in here to fire a scoreless 9th and finish off the Dodger victory.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt.